Hello and welcome everyone. Part 3 of the AGB Flight Training. Just showed up here a little bit late, but fashionably late. Just gonna go see what they're saying now though.
Oof.
No way. I have.
That's rough, buddy.
And I was still killing people with it. That's a big fucking handicap.
Man, I killed a Gladius in my Cuddy Blue earlier. Solo Cuddy Blue.
I was wondering why it felt so weird that I couldn't finish a bunch of people off when I knew I did like really good strafes on a bunch of people, and I was like, I should have melted their freaking shields.
So what's the plan here today, Sub?
We'll see. Looks
Yeah.
like we got a big spread of people here, so.
Okay. Yeah, I was using attrition 2 repeaters. Something was weird.
All right, I'll be back in a second while we're all getting ready here.
Because they got the size 3 gimbal mounts, is that the issue?
Yeah, you want to replace the size 3 gimbals with the actual weapon. The size 3 weapon.
I knew something was weird. Something was fucking weird, and I didn't set this thing up right, and I don't need gimbals. Should I use Panthers or should I use NDBs?
I'm
Preferably
a fan
Panthers.
of the NDB, but I think the Panthers might be better.
The main reason people, I mean, not that they shouldn't use NVBs right now, but there's a little bit of a graphics glitch with NVBs. And that when you shoot other people, it lowers the FPS on the other person.
Oh my god, really?
Oh,
Yes.
that was why someone was saying that I was jumping around.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that explains a lot of things now.
It's funny because my Cuddy Blue is exclusively NDBs because I like the purple. Purple's my
Oh, no, I
color.
get it too. Yeah, I would probably like them too. Plus, they're actually a smaller size, like profile weapon. I don't think they stick out as much. But,
although most of my shits, like my Gladius, my Arrow, my Super Hornet, all those I put Panthers on. In fact, my Cuddy Blue is the only one with NDBs. Or anything else. I haven't even tried attritions just because I'm not really a fan of the idea. Like, I'm fine if other people do it. I just don't want that extra resource management when I'm already keeping track of a million other things.
Alright, everyone should be interested. I'm curious to see what Sub has planned for us today. First day of flight training was all settings, theories, some lingo, just a bunch of random get you ready things. Day 2 was like, well, and 1 was like a little bit orbiting. Day 2 was, the way it started was he started in a Vanguard, and then I was trying to stay out of his visual range while he tried to orbit in place. Then he started doing that but backing up, and I was trying to get behind him. And then he switched to a Gladius, so he started doing the same thing. So it progressively got more and more difficult of just trying to stay out of his range and orbit him while he's moving. So I'm curious what day 3 is planned here.
That is a lot better.
Also, if you're curious about day 1 and 2, the stream of them is up on my YouTube channel. So if you're curious, that is a place to find what you might have missed if you're tuning into this.
I have got to be right back a second anyway.
What is here?
Be back in a second. New York's hottest bar is Bar Mitzvah.
I'd say it's probably the most busy bar. Now I know you've told me this a couple times now, but taking off the missile racks, what was it like up Excel or something that it may have increased or something? I forget exactly what it was.
From what I understand, it increases your roll rates very slightly. So your pitch yaw and your roll will go up a little bit in degrees per second. It used to, I guess, in the older flight models, it did actually make you a little bit faster, but they restricted that. And the flight speeds are all the same. And accelerations, I think you do get slightly more accelerations too because you're removing weight off your ship. But the overall speeds are about the same.
Okay. I might pull them off here because it's not like I actually use them.
I usually pull them off just in Arena Commander. I've been keeping them on in PU though, just because it's PU and jump down shit.
Yeah, no, it's. Now, is this kind of the right theory? As the missile racks, the missiles are kind of good for almost like keeping pressure on somebody, like when they go to run.
It can be, yeah. Half the time when I would use my missiles, though, I'd be dumb firing them at targets on the ground.
Oh, smart.
For a jump down.
That makes sense.
Fair. The only time I really use missiles is when people try to run, or like if they're missile spamming me.
Yeah.
It's usually what I do when they start running to recharge their shields.
Yeah, just like give them something extra to think about while they're like maybe they'll waste boost on trying to like avoid the missile. Like it's kind of like thought I had on it.
Although to be honest, I've realized it's really easy to trip the missiles.
Yeah.
Like there's even one kill I ended up getting because like I think they fired an IR at me and it turned around and came back towards me and I just drove it through one of their allies. And like they were already super low and their shields were down, so it just popped them.
All right. Here. Yeah, Deader, if you're ready, we're going to try to jump in. Anyone that's friends with Deadsea, we'll try to join on him in Arena Commander. And we'll see if we can get like a lobby filled up here. Unfortunately, go ahead.
Have you heard anything on them fixing the Nomad bug for Arena Commander, where like you don't get a ship?
I have no clue, actually. Not sure.
Okay. Because I don't have access to Arena Commander because for some reason it never gave me my Nomad.
Interesting.
Set me an invite because I can never join off of them.
Yeah, I need to get an invite too.
You'll have to try it a couple times, or if you want to, you just go right to Arena Commander and hit free flight. And we have 3 slots open.
Hopefully,
I might have to back out. I got a fucking Vanguard.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll listen, but I wish I could join you.
Yeah, it never lets me pick my. Let's see here.
I'll be popping up my stream too here, see if anyone needs to.
You guys are in free flight or?
Yes, okay. We are in free flight. Hey, Asabi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
The usual.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, we were just.
Just doing a little bit of training, practice.
Very, very nice.
How's the Reapers been?
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I heard there was a big battle that just happened, like a 50-50 or something.
Yeah, we had with what were they? I forgot even the name. We had one with Skunkworks, but we were outnumbered. Yeah. We were only 16 versus 36, I think. And then we had with FCR. I'll tell you. Give me 1 second. They're called. Yeah, I have no idea. I had a role because I was on the roster, and we removed the roles. I forgot the name of the team.
Gotcha.
May I join you guys?
You can. It's a little bit of a cluster because of, Arena Commander.
Yeah.
I'm in, but I can't get on the party. Would you say just back out and then?
It's not really parties for Arena Commander. It's just you can start a lobby sometimes.
Oh, there you are. Okay, yeah, you're right.
But you're in with us here. But free flight only has 8 slots, so it's just kind of a whoever gets here.
Get back in position.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice that.
I tried this like 8 times yesterday. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So buggy.
You won that one, Digital.
That was not intentional. I gotta exit the menu though. This ship is not gonna be that great.
Yeah, no, for sure. Do you have credits or Gladius?
I'm not sure.
You smell so good, TTV Yum. Interesting name.
I actually know them. I've won one of them before. They're okay.
Probably an alt.
It certainly smells like one.
I want to get an alt, but I don't want to give Chris Roberts more money.
It's my smack station.
Whoa.
So I was doing some testing with the Car2L and duels.
Yeah.
And it's just too squishy. It can move. It can move, but it's so easy to stay away from it. Because if you keep your distance from it, you will kill it every single time, no matter who's flying it.
Yeah, it's got a big profile. I actually I killed Sin in one, and I was in an Aurora.
Yeah, no, there you go.
I'm like, it was a close fight, but like, holy shit, I actually killed him.
Yeah.
Little tiny Aurora versus Car2L here. Yeah, it's just the big profile and the squishiness of the engines and stuff.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Alright, well, Pork Chop, and it looks like Deadsea are in here as well. And I think that's it in this lobby right now, but...
Yeah, I think Digital backed out to try and switch the ship up.
Yeah, it was fine. I was just gonna say, grab a landing pad out here and just do about 10 minutes of orbiting and just get yourself warmed
if you want me to leave, let me know.
No, that's fine.
If you're trying to get other people in.
I know it's always hard to get people into free flight because I didn't realize you can't have a party more than 4 people.
Yeah, I know. It's a pain in the ass, especially like during the middle of the day, especially on a Sunday when there's multiple servers running.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to get the time slot too because
we've
got other events going on, and then like some people are EU, some people are West Coast. So hopefully the next arena commander changes are making it. Looks like you'll be able to make a private instance.
I cannot wait. You know how excited I am.
I'm sure a lot of organizations will be excited for that shit. Holy crap.
Oh my god. I don't want to be fighting all day, dude. I've been trying to figure out how to orbit while constantly rolling. Like non-stop.
Yeah.
It is not easy.
It is not easy. I had somewhat of a... I almost kind of made that up as like a training thing.
It's good. It's something
that's... hard. Yeah, it's hard to do here, but like I would stand at like LM1 on yellow, and I would trace the outline of the planet, like the moon. And like as I'm tracing the outline, I'll just slowly start a roll. And like you hold on to the, like you try to hold that outline of the planet as you're rolling.
Yeah.
And it's super fucking hard to do, but I'm like, this feels like a good skill to learn.
100%. 100%. Orbiting is probably one of the, I would say one of the more important things to learn.
Yeah, I think it's the biggest base fundamental of trying to get into dogfighting. Or just any PvP.
Yep, because that opens you up to getting positions on people and not just looking at them in the face and just shooting, you know?
Right.
You're going for position.
Oh, shit. Where the fuck did I go?
Oh, it's so tough to orbit and roll.
There we go.
I feel like you'd have to do it with like a slight roll, not a...
Yeah, you can. I feel like you could because it is at the end of the day a space game, right? You definitely... It's definitely possible, but you're going to be micromanaging a lot of movements.
Oh yeah, I can see how difficult that is. Max roll, holy shit.
You just gotta control your forward and back. That's what I've noticed the hardest part about it.
Make sure when you guys are orbiting, you know, if you guys find yourself comfortable one direction, change it up to go the opposite way. You just don't want to have any good sides, bad sides. You want to try to be a good, all-rounded. You don't want to find yourself always going to the right or going to the left. Make sure you use up and down as well.
You saw Jonathan Winter's new idea for the leagues?
His ranking systems?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie was upset because he's bronze.
I know. I told Frankie, yo, you deserve to be at least gold.
Well, it's just because he hasn't fought him, like, ever, I guess. But it's just weird because he's not really active with Winters, but he's still got placed bronze.
I think he's silver now. Yeah, he got up to silver.
Oh.
What is it just like you actually like fight and then... Yeah, how's he doing the ring? Like, what's the system?
I think it's just he's watching two people fight and then he just judges it based on how they do, I guess.
Yeah, so I joined like a few days ago and he placed me in diamond. And I was okay, how do I get ruby? He's like fight A+ and magic. So I was like, okay, sure. Hopped in the voice chat with him. Streamed it to Jonathan. He's like, okay. You got them red, you killed them as well. here's Ruby. So he what he wants you to see is you fighting people that are higher rank than you and getting them red or killing them.
Gotcha.
So multiple targets, or like multiple people. I wanted to replace me in bronze for the start.
Yeah.
I'll work your way up.
Gee.
Yeah.
You get into the tournament with bronze and iron.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure there is
Start.
probably some sandbagging going on for sure.
Yeah, I think he calls them what Smurfs or something. Smurf
Yeah,
accounts.
Smurf. Yeah.
Well, it's his fault for ranking them in bronze without even,
Yeah, he needs to have multiple people that moderate that stuff, that control the ranking.
Right,
don't
and it's
think
like,
one-
what are they gonna do? Say like, oh no, I'm not bronze. I'm like, this. Like, is he actually gonna? He's not gonna just believe it and say, hey,
Yeah.
we're here.
My question is,
I think-
what category does Winters put himself in? I'm curious.
He puts himself in diamond, which I do not. I don't really agree with, to be honest.
He still flies backwards, though, doesn't he?
That's what Frankie said. I haven't fought him in a while, so I'm not quite sure. But I would say last time I fought him, he was a gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Winters though. Winters is right on.
He's got a lot of good like teaching stuff, but yeah,
Yeah, his content is pretty good.
his content's good.
Azure Lansdowne started streaming again. I love that guy.
Oh my god, I just ate some wasabi.
Is it good?
Yeah, well, it's whatever, but
I love wasabi.
if we go down that whole rabbit hole, if it's not real wasabi, then I'm just gonna stop.
Real
the
wasabi is
conversation.
actually good. It doesn't burn like your entire nostrils
Well,
and
then I
makes you
don't
cry.
want it.
I feel like wasabi is just like if you have too much, it hurts. It's like you can't control it. I like spicy food, but wasabi is a different type of spice.
I'm half Jedi, man. I can control it.
Oh shit. Fast. Now, you guys are saying like, okay, well, here's the question. Like, I get it, like, somewhat, like smooth. Just like if I slightly keep tapping the keys, you know what I mean? But you guys saying it like with the sticks, it's like a lot more smooth.
Are you in keyboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's using
Yeah,
mouse keyboard.
when I was on keyboard, I could not micromanage controls, man. It's really tough.
It's a lot of clicking. A lot of fucking.
Your aim is
A lot
going
of
to be
tapping.
better on keyboard and
Right.
mouse,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
aim's
your
gonna be better.
movement is going to be a lot worse on keyboard and mouse.
If anything, like even just like a single stick might be something
Yes.
to consider.
I was thinking about that, even just leaving my left stick and using my right stick for aim.
Right.
But I feel that would feel a little bit weird. But with sticks, you can be a lot more precise with your movements.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, fuck off.
How do you guys feel about flight yokes?
I don't know actually.
Like a throttle, like a HOTAS.
It's like an actual yoke that he has, I think, right?
I don't know.
It's kind of sarcasm because I already know how I feel about it. But
Yeah, because you don't have as much, control. I don't think, but
I have all the same control surfaces. It's just like how quickly you can access like each direction.
Yeah.
Plus, there's like a lot of resistance on the far end of each direction.
right.
Like my yoke, it turns 180 degrees to the left and 180 to the right. Most of them they only go like, I think like 45 each direction.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm using my keyboard, and I found out that when you're casually doing this stuff, it's not so bad. but then whenever you're in the battle and the things are changing, not what you're anticipating it to, your mind starts reeling, and then you start fumbling over your buttons. And like last night in that tournament over there at Winters was doing, I couldn't get my I couldn't get my F8 and F7 key for my shields and stuff fast enough, because I found myself reaching over the other buttons and everything. It was crazy.
One thing I did, pork chop, and I still have to fix a key binding because of it, but I switched like shield, like the power triangle, to 1, 2, 3, 4, but the problem is that interfered with like my pinging 1, 2, 3, 4. So like I'm gonna have to reset them somewhere, but like I think you'd use the triangle way more than the like setting pings on people. So I'll probably reset them somewhere else.
Yep.
But it's so much easier moving power triangle when it's like right above your movement.
I know. Because I'm so used to like, I don't know, I guess whenever I pick my fights in the past where I kind of like not really know the skill, but I could like evade, and I can then move my hand over to my F keys, my far 8 keys. But then like last night, I got like all kind of backwards.
One thing,
and it took me, and I strafed too much. I need to work on my strafing and how to not over strafe. They called it something. One of the guys called it. There's a word for it. That wasn't the word they used, but yeah, same thing. I guess it's like when I over strafe, I'll go way out of the. I'll like disappear from the fight, and then my opponent has time to shield up. You know.
Yeah. One thing I noticed too is like exactly what you were just saying, pork chop, was when I was doing that fucking race the other day, like just like the fucking, I wouldn't even like, just like the like kind of adrenaline of racing and trying.
Yes, yeah,
you're doing it in front of a crowd. You're trying not to be shit. I was flying the M50 in Atmosphere 2, which was not fucking helping. But I was going around.
That would be horrible.
I was going around that track at the Snake Pit, actually trying to like fucking go fast, and like there was no like fucking strategy. You know what I mean? I was just fucking smashing buttons, somehow staying up in the air and not hitting things. But it was like fucking.
Yep.
Like yeah,
it's like the skills have to. It's like the
skills
have to turn into muscle memory.
Yeah.
Right. It's all about learning, getting a muscle memory down.
Yeah, it's like playing guitar or something. You know, it's gonna take a little while.
Yeah, it was.
Just understanding your ship, right? Understanding the whole, having a good feel for everything, and just really getting used to the ship. I would say that's the biggest thing: getting used to your ship and knowing how much input to put of each and what it would do to your ship.
Right, yeah.
At what speeds. Which for that you just gotta, constantly fly it and fight people in AC. That's the best way to do it. Just fight people in AC.
Practice, practice, practice.
Yep.
Frankie told me to orbit everything, and that it took me a while to really understand. Like, he's actually right. Like, just gotta get the fucking muscle memory down.
Yep.
Morning, gentlemen.
What's going on?
Morning. Mayhem, are you in yet? Are you launching up?
What up? Yeah, I just.
Oh, Mayhem is in here. How are you, beautiful?
What up? Dude, good. How you doing?
Good, good.
There's nothing left of this fucking Gladius.
Where you guys at?
We're in free flight, but we're in a full lobby. It's a bunch of other people.
Put me out of my misery, please. Yeah. Nothing left
Gotcha.
of this thing. Has no fucking wings. Oh yeah.
I win.
All right, I think we're gonna move on to the ship orbiting. So Deadsea, remember what we did last time?
Yep.
So I'm gonna probably, let's see, who do we have in here? Pork chops, grunts. Deadsea. Pork chop. Probably do pork chop and grunt together. I know grunt's in a Buccaneer, but still, it'll still be usable. And then Deadsea, you and I can do it.
All right.
So the name of the game, gentlemen, is
Where's Grunt?
one of you.
I seen him here a second ago.
It's Lomax.
Oh, can you change your name for our Discord too, please?
Yeah.
I'm like, who the hell's Lomax? I've never seen that guy before. Like,
I guess I can change. Man.
I can change if I have to, I guess.
So,
You
Pork
guys
Chop
don't
and
want me to
Grunt,
have my true identity.
the name of the game is one person stays completely still, and the other person's going to try to orbit around. And you don't want... You're basically trying to stay out of their vision. And this is two lessons. It's the person gets to know how to orbit around a player, and the person that's tracking gets a little bit better. I like practice at tracking targets that are going around them at fast speeds. Now, if you guys ever have a Sabi do this to you, he will never let you look at him if you're standing still. But we always start this just standing still because it's a little bit easier to know the person that's orbiting because they're the one moving. It's always hard to know, like when you're flying in space, who's moving, who's actually not doing moving.
The closer you are, the better, by the way.
Yep. The closer you are, the better you are. If I'm the standstill person, I usually just hold space break if you can. Just I have sensitive sticks, so I'll start to drift, but mouse keyboard people might not have that issue. Now, of course, digital, you might have a little bit of a trickier time to.
Here, Grunt, I'll stay
track
still. You
because you're
flow around me.
The Buccaneer's going to have a little bit different roll rates and pitch yaw rates, but. And yeah, you guys are welcome to target each other so you can see each other's pip. And the person that's trying to track, you're pretty much trying to stay on pip. You want to stay on pip as much as you can.
There you go, Zeus. Get closer, though. Get closer. I know it's tough. I know. It'll take some time.
It's like once you start getting some speed, hold on. It's like once you start getting speed, it's really, really hard.
Yeah,
it's different when you're trying to go around a, like the landing pad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not moving.
So are you coupled or decoupled?
Coupled right now, or decoupled for, you mean for speed?
Yeah, if you're decoupled, this will go easier.
Really?
Yes and no.
God,
so you will have to. You will need to counter your speed, but you will also be able to use the momentum to continue your circle faster, if that makes sense. So the tighter circle. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I usually use decouple coupled when I'm, 1v1 dogfighting, and the decoupled when someone starts running away.
Yep.
Coupled,
I'll try decoupled.
Half your ship's automatically being corrected because it's trying to keep you still if you're not doing any inputs, so you always have to give inputs. So
worst thing I just don't like about coupled mode is that when you're trying to do small movements at low speeds, it's extremely jerky, and yeah, it's extremely not smooth.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, see, my roto pedals are so damn sensitive that any touch will go at least 100 meters plus easily.
So you should try to put a dead zone on them, or like what's it called? I forgot. A saturation on them.
I was gonna.
What pedals do you have?
Verbal controls alphas.
Okay, that's what I have.
Yeah,
I think.
I think what I should do is add that second spring to make it really tough. That way it doesn't move so easily.
Yeah, you should be able to, like, it's kind of like, if you think about it, kind of like dancing with your legs, It's like very small input. It's as if you're like an excited child jumping on your tippy toes.
Come on, load Logitech, you fuck. Oh, that. No, I'm on 20.
Yeah, it's really hard with the couple.
I know, but it will, if you're able to control that distancing with it, which you will eventually, the more you practice this, you will notice that you're going to be able to do this exercise like a lot better decoupled. The margin of it will benefit you more being decoupled and coupled later on. That's the best way to say it.
Now here's the thing, can you change your like mouse sensitivity, like in-game mouse sensitivity besides like DPI in this?
There's a way, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I think so.
It feels like I'm like...
to me.
It feels like I'm moving the fucking mouse. Like when I start getting a little bit away from
you have
here,
proximity
like,
assist
corner,
on?
Yeah, where's that
Good.
at? Because it feels like I'm like
Oh no.
moving the mouse, like I have to keep readjusting the mouse like 20 times.
Just escape options and then go to controls. And then there's the mouse sensitivity curves and straight up mouse sensitivity.
You got a programmable DPI button on your mouse though?
Yeah, I have it at like 2500, but I just put it up to like 3000. Like,
the curves is kind of like it's almost like a dead zone setter, really.
I just put it up to 50. What was
If,
that?
One.
What's that?
The mouse sensitivity curves, like if you make it 3, then basically like any movement left or right is like all the way to the extreme.
Okay.
Like there's no neutral zone, basically.
What were you saying about like move assist or something? Did you say?
I wasn't sure if your proximity assist is on.
Proximity assist, yeah. Where's that? Is that like in the ship or something?
Does it show you like on the screen, like proximity?
General settings.
I'll show you an example of decoupled, okay?
Options, game settings.
So go, just track me with your, try to get your nose onto my pip.
Proximity assist defaults on. Yeah, should I shut that off?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
And now get out of your ship, get back into it.
Okay.
So is there people in here that's not in your room that needs to get into a room?
There might be a few, yes. I'm not sure.
Got in my own room. There's a couple guys in here dogfighting, but I'm working on fundamentals.
Digital, are you in decouple mode?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's better or not, but we'll see.
Proximity assist might have been messing you up.
So what I'm doing is I'm constantly changing my strafe, tapping boost to make sure the vector that I'm staying on is still there. A lot of micro adjustments, right?
Yeah.
Are you making fun of my roll rates?
Yeah. Not really. I find myself tapping the forward, tapping the on the keyboard. I find myself tapping the accelerator button.
That's better. That's much better.
Yeah. I'm like
a lot, like
tap.
Do find myself still. I think it's a little better.
And then when I change,
you're controlling the orbit. That's already a good start.
And then when I try to change like direction, I feel like I'm like batting left-handed all of a sudden.
Well, I am left-handed, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why you gotta work on that side and make it.
Yeah.
With the other side.
Try to make it a little bit more comfortable for you.
Oh fuck, my bad.
Yeah, it's always work your weak side so you don't have one.
Or at least have a not as bad of a weak foot.
Yeah. Works manageable.
Move the keyboard over, give myself a little more space here. Yeah, it's because like I can see where I want to go, so I kind of want to like go over and then turn around, but then I fucking like lose where you're at. It feels like it's taking forever to turn around, so I try and like 45 but in the corner so I can turn around faster. But I just feel like I keep having to move my mouse a lot.
Hit back strafe real quick before you start turning. Do like that 3-point turn, like you would in a car.
All right.
Yeah.
If you find out you're turning really slow, you're probably going forward too fast.
Just remember your anti and what is it called? Anti and counter strafes? Yeah. That will help you with closing the distance, opening it up. So think about it this way. You close the distance, the circle gets tighter. Neither of you guys can turn very well, right? To get onto target. But you're also not gonna get shot at. If you open that circle real quickly fix your nose, close that circle again before he does, you're gonna get position on him, and you're gonna go back into that close orbit, and he's still gonna start looking for you.
Yeah, just exactly.
I feel like you might be focusing too much on staying too close, rather than just like orbiting.
Yeah.
You are extremely close, and the closer you are, the slower you have to be.
Okay.
So maybe just tell yourself it's okay to be a little bit further away, and then you'll notice you might be able to go a little bit faster.
Yeah. I just moved away there, right?
There you go, Zeus. The distance from me to you has been very consistent. Are you doing this decoupled?
Yeah, decoupled.
Good shit. Good shit.
Like I'm getting
Oh,
used
fuck.
to it. Yeah, I'm kind of like looking at what I'm doing, like watching every micro movement that you're doing, and see like adjusting if I'm going too far or if I'm going to whatever.
Yep.
I'll glance at the speed that I'm going at, and then I'm using boost in case if I go too far out, I can use it to get closer to you.
Yeah, I would say speed is not something to worry about. It's the distance you want to worry about, right? So at the end of the day, relative speed is the thing. As long as you match it with your opponent, that's what matters,
Yeah, so like if I'm drifting if I go too far out like this, like I'm going too far, I'll use boost to close the gap.
Yep. Exactly.
I can get close because I'm watching you, but I'm also in the corner of my eyes. I'm watching the distance from you.
Yep.
So if you had max input and you adjusted your speed faster and faster, you'd actually start getting flown away from your opponent, right? Like a little bit.
Yes. Yep.
So you just lower the speed, and it'll actually help you.
Yep. Yeah. The
turn
slower
into
the
more.
speed, the smaller the circle.
Gotcha.
Which is where it's always a micromanagement.
Yeah, because I was down here at like 90, and it was like way easier.
Yep, exactly. I was just watching you, and you're a little far away. It looks like Grunt's tracking you pretty much 100%.
I was, now I'm not.
There you go.
Yeah, the more difficult force you have is going to want to pull you away from your target.
As soon as I start getting almost where I want to be, I start losing the corners.
Like right there at 100, like I can't even.
You're in coupled mode?
I'm decoupled.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. It comes and goes,
Fuck, my bad.
This whole stuff.
I know I'm
take a week off, and then you lose all of it.
I know I'm super close, but it's probably better to try and be as close as possible, and just figure out how to get better at doing what I'm supposed to be doing here, than any further away.
Can be. There you go. You're not too bad there.
You've got this weird elliptical orbit going on. I'm having to roll and strafe to find you.
Hey, I'm gonna try this, Deadsea. I'm just gonna stay perfectly still. See how you do.
Not work the way I want it to.
I'm wondering if it's because you're watching the ship turn and it's kind of messing you up.
I don't know. You mean just revolve around you? Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all you're supposed to do. That's all you're gonna do. Just revolve around me.
I think a bit of me is just I'm less focused on rolling around you, where I'm trying to focus on getting on your ass. And I think I keep flying in India.
I have my throttle turned down almost all the way.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. I'm trying not to actually pin my speed. I'm trying to actually manage it.
Mm-hmm. Seems really weird. Your nose is bouncing all over the place.
So I mean, I'm like trying to keep it on you, but sometimes I'll just fucking completely like fly by you and then try and turn corner and then not do the fucking thing.
You have me targeted?
Yeah.
What's your ESP settings? And have you messed with them?
ESP, what would that be under?
Game settings, scroll down about halfway. It's enhanced stick precision zone.
Enhanced stick precision zone. It's at 8.
And what's the number underneath it?
1.1.
Alright, that's default. You can probably keep it there for now.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't even know how to adjust that for mouse and keyboard.
Well, yeah. Problem is it actually shouldn't be working for mouse and keyboard, but it does.
Right.
Actually, Dead. Go back and change the 1.1 to 1.
To just like 1? Alright.
Yeah, just put it all the way to the left.
Alright.
The bottom number.
Yep.
Yeah, there. Now try.
Trying to get this spacebar strafe down.
Yeah, it's powerful. It's a lot more powerful than left, right, and up, or you know.
Well, the problem
I hit
is
spacebar. I hit spacebar. And it's like boost, launch boost.
You mouse down. Like if you're holding spacebar, you have to mouse down to track.
Yeah.
So you're using your stronger engines to strafe with, but your weaker ones stay on target.
Oh, I wonder. I want to experiment. What if I put on my VTOL?
Now, just maybe I'm just being kind of retarded here. Is this where I'm supposed to like do the like pass by you over the top and then try and like flip around and get behind you, or am I just supposed to like revolve?
No, you just try to stay off my nose. That's it. That's all you want to do.
Okay.
That's for this exercise. That's it. You know, and it's okay. Like, it's okay to cross back over my nose if you do it quick enough, right? Like you can still cross over it, and then it might throw me off.
That's what I was somewhat like trying to do. Mostly was like.
You're just basically treating me as the landing pad. You're just trying to orbit around me. That's it.
All right. Yeah. Let me give me a second.
We just do it like this so you can actually get better. Instead of looking at a landing pad, you look at a ship that's trying to look at you.
Yeah, you moving is probably throwing him off. No.
Yeah.
Digital, I'll be right back in 1 second. I'm gonna go get a shot of coffee.
Yeah, no.
It could just be one of those days, because I've had them plenty before where you just can't do anything right.
Right.
It's like once I get like 200 meters, it gets super hard.
Yeah, I know. It's literally just practice, right? It's the more you orbit stuff, the more you will feel comfortable.
That's pretty good. I mean, you're almost guessing me Deadsea, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, let me just kind of fuck off a little bit then, and then do this.
Yeah.
What I'm doing here.
I mean, also it's hard to get muscle memory for tapping on a keyboard.
Yeah, tap. Yeah. I don't know how the hell you would do that on keyboard. To be honest, that's like some crazy.
Yeah, I was trying to like orbit with a keyboard, and it took me a while to get the tapping down. But even then, I'm like, holy shit, how do you like combat with this?
Because like I am going around you pretty decent. You're like dead.
You are. Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Yeah, you're doing pretty good. And then you got a little bit into my circle.
Yeah.
So I'm catching up to you.
I feel like people who are really good with keyboards, you know, that could like type without looking down and all that, you know, where all the keys are should be just fine. Like me,
I want to know
every
if
now
anyone...
and then I have to keep looking down to check my hand placement every now and then. So keyboard was tough for me. That was one reason I went to sticks.
I want to know if anyone uses an analog keyboard, because that'd be kind of interesting to know.
You talking about the ones that snap whenever you hit the button?
I'm just talking
That's
about
mechanical.
like the buttons are actually an axis. So like the more you push down on it, the more it actually inputs.
I
Man.
wish I had
For
that
a
because I
keyboard.
treat it like it is. You know, like when I'm trying to get away, I'm like smashing the shit out of W.
You know
Yeah.
Titan and Alpha Zeus?
Like
Alpha
it's got
Zeus,
boost built into it.
Alpha
Right.
Zeus plays on a controller, and so does Titan. From ramming department.
Oh yeah. Oh, does it? Yeah.
On a gamepad controller?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I heard some
I
people
know.
using Xbox controllers. I was always curious how it would work. Because like,
That's double
You'd
stick.
have to play a lot with the settings to get it right.
There's one dude I heard he uses an Xbox controller in his left hand and the mouse in
no,
his right.
my bad.
I played Ark that
You're
way.
good.
Because I started out on first-person shooters for so long. Like whenever I would use the crossbow or the bow or anything, I'm like, man, I can't aim with this fucking controller. So like I'd switch to the mouse.
Pork chop, grunt. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
You guys have room over there, or is there a another? another
no,
group?
we just
I'm just
still
hopping
got.
out.
Do you want me to leave? I can back out.
Might be the odd man out.
Yeah.
I don't mind leaving. I want to go eat soon, anyways.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can get you getting here, Gearhead.
I think the
Stay
main
on.
problem is you have to like try and join in and kind of hope
Almost
you get
hit
in
you.
this lobby. Is that how the problem is?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to see if you can join in.
Alright, I left.
There's a handful of dudes in here. They keep targeting me, seeing if I want to duel. But
All right,
Oh,
Gearhound,
my
hurry up
fuck.
and exit out and try to join sub because Asabi left.
Yeah. Go ahead and try to join me or just join back to Free Flight and it might put you in this lobby.
Alrighty, guys. I'll catch you guys later.
All right.
Good job.
Thanks,
Zeus.
Sabi. Yep.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
Here, man.
See ya.
Ooh, that anti-strafe. When you say anti-strafe, you just push the other way and you can turn into it faster. Is that right?
Yeah, it's like I still don't even remember which one's which, but it's you either push into your target or you push out of your target.
Yeah.
Sure. In is counter and out is anti.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
out.
I hate to make it cliche, but
Away.
the way it was described to me, and then the way my mind translated it. Like, you remember that the Pixar movie Cars,
Yeah.
where he's teaching him to drive, and he's like to turn
Yeah.
left, you gotta turn right.
Yeah.
'Cause
What the hell?
once
I
you
think
get
I
the-
hit
Whoa.
the space jump.
Once you get the
you're
momentum,
hitting
like
this.
you're going left, you get the momentum, and then all of a sudden you're pressing right. You just start zooming in on your target.
Right?
Yeah, we used to say push right to go right and push left to go left in motorcycling for like gyroscopic procession.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lean burning.
For a
Press play, you wanna
keyboard,
go.
sometimes you're gonna have to be pressing A and W to get that angle strafe, so you're strafing towards your opponent too. It's not just gonna be a straight W or a straight A tap. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, that's what.
Somebody else got into your party. It says it's full.
Nope, it isn't. Just go try to join Free Flight. And it might put you in here.
That's what I did. I just randomly joined on USA and it just did it.
If it puts you in the other lobby, then just
Multiplayer.
Back
free
out.
flight,
Sometimes things just work out.
a fine match.
sometimes they do. Yeah, you're doing better, Deadsea.
Well, I think I'm less focusing on trying to like
Looks like
go
you got
over
in
your
gear.
top and go like
Just around me.
yeah, just more focusing on just like trying to rotate faster and faster and faster, and then I can see your nose starts breaking off. Whereas before I was trying to like
The Uncle
It's like-
Pork Chop.
dodge
Angel
and
run.
weave in behind you.
Yep.
And I kept just like running into you.
Second.
Yep, Gearhound got in. Zeus, if you're still here, you wanna kind of do the get some practice in with Gearhound.
Nice to meet you, Gearhound.
Nice to meet you, Zeus.
Nice to meet you too. Wherever you're
Hey, that's my ship.
Yeah, you guys were in the Discord for a while last night with me. I wasn't paying too much attention to the game though. I was doing other shit.
I got a funny video coming up here in a little bit of us doing all them shenanigans with the mole and everything.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny last night.
What was that? I probably was gone for that one.
Yeah, I think you just left.
Most shenanigans.
Yeah, we stole a
we-
mole. Suck it
All
up.
the mole that was in at the
Well, you probably
Grimhack.
saw the mole before you left because it was sitting there for like hours.
Oh, was it? Oh, no.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
there for like all day.
Like the mole at Grimhex. Yeah.
So we stole it, and then we had to go catch Frizzy at SBK, and then we just kind of went around places.
Pretty good, Zeus.
And then that Mustang.
I can't keep up with you.
That Mustang blew you guys up.
Yeah, and then the Mustang blew us up because the mole apparently has like no health.
I'm in decoupled mode, but decoupled mode is so hard.
But then I sent them a gel with my Pisces for you to kill over and over again.
I know. I wish I would have had information on that, but I died whenever you were going through all that, and I was like, oh, that would have been great to make the
You're
cut.
down strafing. If you up strafe, you'll be able to get a little more speed, and I'll probably be able to catch you.
Oh yeah. The sensors.
Dad, you see how like my nose is always trying to catch you up?
Yeah.
Like you can cross back and go back like down the opposite way.
Yeah.
It's like I'm already going in your direction, and then if you do like a left strafe like that, boom, now you're behind me. Right?
Yeah.
Right. So it's kind of a little bit of like these jukes back and forth.
Yeah.
You watch the nose of your target, and as they're about to catch up to you, you just try to do a sharp cut in front of them.
Yeah.
Or into a different direction.
Yeah.
And it's harder for them to turn around.
Change it up, yeah, because then you have to go from one side to the other, and that crosses over you doing nothing for a second.
Right, exactly. And then you have a bit of a time period behind me where if you extend that, you could just get shields back.
Oh shit. Yeah, like if I lose you, I just end up fucking forever. Oh, fuck.
I seen that.
Eject.
Just a casual death. Death of a spaceman right there.
Yeah, last night I ejected out the Gladius in the Grimhex hangar and went into outer space, like out of the hangar. Pretty epic. I took a gummy bear and I was like, I slept pretty well last night after that.
Nice.
Mayhem, you want to know something that I found out if you're watching?
Yeah.
You remember these things over here?
Here, let me make the screen bigger.
Yeah, what are these things?
It's just like other state. It's like these. They look like ships, but they're like part
Oh,
of the
yeah.
station.
It's like they
All
don't
right.
have pads or something.
Yes, I found this out, but I don't know why. I'm pretty sure. Oh, not that one.
I just see you fly right into it.
Let's see, which one was that? That was that one? I don't remember which one it was, but there's one of these you can fly right through it, and it like doesn't even hurt you.
Oh, it's like it's there, but you can go right through it.
Yeah, like it's there, but it's not there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to pick on some people.
That Xbox.
Oh,
Wasn't
there
that
on the
Why
way
did
back.
Why did you stream worse
Hold on.
today? It's normally clear.
Why is my stream worse? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's. I don't know
normally
why.
clear. You doing something different?
Oh shit.
Let me check my settings. Stream quality is 1080.
Oh, maybe because it's 60 frames.
Maybe.
Oh, you did something there. Now it popped up. Now it's going.
All right, I'll go down to 30 FPS. Hey, Dustin got in.
I'm back.
Oh, that roll strafing is hard, but it looks cool when you do it, right? It's kind of like golfing, you know? It's like, it's not the game itself that keeps bringing you back. It's just those few good hits you had during the game. Digital, you almost took out like some sort of flying saucer thing.
Christ, keyboard.
It's like once I hit decouple mode, it's so weird. So hard.
Doing really good at staying close to him, Deadsea.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Keeping the distance. I'm always off your corner. Like, I can't catch up to you. Like, see, like, I can't shoot you. Like, I can't shoot you here.
And I have it, like, right on your
Totally.
fucking cockpit.
Yeah, so you have
when
full
you don't have
advantage.
shields, do you like what you're doing to somebody
Like right
and you
there.
can get your shields back up there?
Yeah, exactly.
Without
Like,
having
right
to
there.
go 3 meters away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then, like, say you see them coming at you, just kind of boost a little bit to extend it, so it takes them longer, and then it might be enough to get your shields back. Usually, you got to sacrifice something to get shields.
Takes a lot of fucking clicking now here. I'm clicking like
I'm sure
6 buttons at once, like constantly.
Yeah.
It's fuck.
I'm sure it's not easy.
Eventually, you'll get that muscle memory for that, though.
Yeah. Well, I definitely just like I always say this, like when I showed up, even just those like first 2 classes that I showed up to, that versus now, like complete difference. You know what I mean? Of just as soon as you explain like what you should be doing, it's like, oh, okay, makes fucking total sense.
Especially when it clicks, because sometimes it doesn't always click the first time you hear it, you know?
Yeah.
And like
you just hear it over and over as you have more experience, and then it just clicks, you know?
And one thing I did is I didn't fucking worry too much about your definitions or try and actually figure out what that means. Like when you guys are still talking
exactly.
about like roll strafing and this, that, and the other thing, it's like I assume I'm doing that, but like
Just
I
right
don't
through your shields.
fucking know what like upright strafe is. To be 100%
Right.
honest with you, I'm not too focused on that. When you're saying merging, I
Sometimes
assume
they're-
that's like coming in behind you at about the same match speed. Like, but I'm not too focused on like what does it all mean. Should I
Right,
get a
yeah.
right roll strafe there? It's just trying to do it by
Yeah,
feel.
you're not hyper focusing on like what the terminology is, and if you're doing the right thing. It's just that's the thing too, because like different orgs have different terms for different things.
Goddamn, we'll get a phone call.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on these other people.
So hard in decoupled mode.
Back to
So
your
it's good
heads,
just to
dudes.
go in a free flight, maybe just one by yourself, you know, solo, and just orbit the antenna for like, I don't know, 15, 30 minutes maybe, whatever you feel like doing every day. Maybe just 10 minutes. That helps out a
Yeah.
lot.
5 minutes a day. Hey, if you're in the PU sometime, we'll just like find a ship. If you guys are waiting, staging or something, then just
Oh, yeah.
carefully orbit around it without trying to kill your teammate. Let's see, where's Pork Chop then?
Like circular
I
buddy
don't
who has a big
see.
ship, and then go to the buddy that has a smaller ship. Just while you're hanging out in the PU.
Yeah, I've been finding myself every time I go to log in, I start out a free flight and just practice a little bit, do some orbits, and then just practice proximity flying to the pipes of the station.
Right.
Yep,
Oh, that's
definitely. Hey, Frankie. I'm assuming. I don't even know who this is. This is Pork Chop. Okay. Pork Chop, you with Grunt still? You guys just fighting?
Yeah, we're just tooling around. We kind of went out of circle strafe and started. We should probably get lined back up.
We're still we're practicing without destroying each other, I guess.
No, it's fine.
We
It's
went
just
from
seeing how you guys doing.
working the scale to just doodling.
The
Here
jazz
comes
session
Zeus.
broke out.
Zeus, those cross-ups are good. They're shaking me.
We'll be back. I'm gonna go grab something. There's sushi in the fridge. More sushi in the fridge, actually. Man, it sounds like somebody's wife's beating them.
Yeah, it's like I'm really, between decoupled, it's like I gotta adjust the curvature and decouple for like throttle resistance. It's like just a tad on my thrust on my rudder. It's like 200 meters instantly.
Yeah. Are
That takes-
you trying HOTAS?
Yeah.
About to go out
Frankie,
front.
Yeah, 2 joysticks.
Frankie has Referral pedals. He could help you get them dialed in.
He doesn't use them for forward back though.
Yeah, right there. I'd be screwed with what you're holding right
He
now.
knows how to adjust the sensitivity, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm able to track you with padlock and see where you are, but I can't keep my nose on you.
Digital, we went like almost out the map.
Now I remember. Oh, one mic down. Okay. When I noticed when we were doing this last time, as soon as you started doing like the backwards at 100 thing, like my fuck was it so much more difficult.
It's harder, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's so much more difficult.
Yeah. But it gives you a good example of what's going to happen, like when you're trying to chase someone, if you're trying to merge, like with a target. See, like dead, bolt off in any direction, just like any fucking direction you want, just bolt off of it. Right? I just heard you take off. I'm gonna go right ahead of you.
Well, should I stop going full speed?
Yeah, I mean you don't have to go full speed.
Yeah.
But,
Oh yeah, I'll slow down.
I don't know, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, like if turn around if you wanted, you know, you can see me. Like if I'm coming in towards you. You know, that's exactly what I'm going to do. You get in, and you try to merge.
Nice.
I think Digital must have stepped away from the computer real quick.
I think he said he was going to get some sushi.
Yeah, it's exactly what I said.
Right, so even though you're still going in the same direction, right? Like you're still going your direction.
I started moving.
I'm still with you.
Yeah, I'll fly straight in.
But yeah.
You guys started talking about wasabi.
Either way.
Yeah.
You get the gist of it, though.
Yeah.
Another good example for people to do is, you guys, you start to get into an orbit, but like you do it as you like kind of get a running jump, like get a running start. You know, start away from the antenna, and then come at it with speed, and then just slowly start into an orbit.
And then transition into one. Yeah.
One thing that
then crash into it.
I think it would be called like merging. I think that's what it more or less is. But like matching the speeds right on the merge, so when you're dropping from doing 600 to 200,
Don't that kill me?
and doing that so that like when you match up all that speed, you come within like 1,000. Because sometimes I'll like start slowing down, but then I'll like blow by and I'll just be like 2K away. And it's like, especially if everyone's moving super fast, it's
This is guy in the Hornet. Are they with us?
That's me.
No, unless it's Dustin. Oh yeah, it's Dustin.
Yeah.
it's almost
It's
like
if you want to try to help
Dustin
Dustin out a little bit, I gotta be right back.
for sure. Where is Dustin at?
I do be liking me some Super Hornet.
Right, it's plume searching. Oh, there you are.
All right, for real this time.
I just seen you a second ago, Dustin.
What now?
Oh, I was looking for you. Oh, there you are.
There's ballistics on there.
Ads.
Well, thanks, Gray, and thanks for hosting Subharmal. I gotta go fix a car. I gotta get some.
He is AFK, but I'll tell him you appreciate for sure.
Thanks for the little training. Appreciate it. It was really nice and good.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, they do this every week, so like this is just it. Forget how long they say go, but there's like it progressively gets more and more intense.
Yeah, the more people we see that come over and over, well, the more advanced the class will get, basically.
I'm always down. Alright, take care, guys.
Have a good one.
All right, man.
Have a great one.
Dude. Good luck with the car. Hopefully it's not freezing where you're at.
Ooh. Those metal bullets hurt.
Yeah, the fucking ballistics are badass in this thing. I can't wait till next patch.
I know. They sound cool and they look cool. The spalling damage when you hit other ships is just, I think it's one of the greatest effects on the game. That Corsair hitting the Idris, just
man,
splashing the
yeah.
Idris all over the place. It's great.
That thing sounds badass too.
It does.
That's Gearhound.
The Titan, it comes with a Revenant on the front, which is not bad, but I mean, when that thing first came out, before they nerfed all the ballistics and shit, it was okay.
Well, let's see if they nerf the amount of freaking ammo everybody has.
Hopefully they up it.
Dustin, were you trying to like circle around me?
No, I had 5 here.
Didn't they have a thing like where if you were in a turret, like you got more ammo because that weapon was on a turret?
Yeah, the turrets have like larger capacitors than the ship. So
Do you want to try circle around me as I watch you?
Sure.
I think what they're trying to do is like encourage like group play, you know, by doing that. Is that the Pirate Gladius?
Medical Gladius, as Rugelmon calls it.
Yeah, the medical Gladius.
Oh, that was so weird, Dustin. Did you do something there?
You mean with the network connection or anything like that? Because
Oh,
I
no.
got disconnected.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it like dropped me my target on you. It was tripping. I didn't.
Yeah, I
know
know
if-
it did it for me on you. It's like,
Oh,
what?
interesting. Yeah, I didn't know if like you did that. I was gonna say, how did you do that? Because that is super.
That's just a feature of this patch.
Okay. I say I didn't know if there was some sort of like super drop IR maneuver that did that.
That's just random Star Citizen crap.
Yeah. extra features that come free of charge.
Right.
Oh my god!
You want to try and get a little closer, Dustin? See if you can keep going, do what you're doing,
Operator
but a
Kitty.
little closer.
See, whenever I let off, I'm like flying in the direction. How do I counter that? Like,
X.
oh, just slam on the brakes
That's
Brake,
one way.
brake, or you just know which direction you're going and
and then counteract. Yeah.
I think the easiest way is just hit brake until like it's manageable.
Yeah, if you just keep flying decoupled, eventually you start to learn, like you get a feel for like using. This is the whole point. Is to
Like
have
the inertia,
use
yeah.
it. Yeah, the inertia.
Who's shooting Dustin? Is that one of you guys?
Super easy.
That
if
operator
it's
kitty, I
a
think.
stationary target, but when you're chasing after somebody who's moving, like, I'm side busting.
We're gonna have to kill this guy.
Pork chop.
Everyone on Operator Kitty? He's fucking around. Okay. I think I got hit. Is that one of you guys?
I see you guys have covered the Delta merge in this training session.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think that Operation Kitty guy is fucking around.
I think Deadsea just won the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna
He
keep.
did.
It's just gonna spawn back and keep going at it.
Bye bye.
I heard metal bullets hitting it.
I'm red as fuck though.
Oh yeah,
think
sub
that is
Zeus
a
was
win
saying
any day.
thank you for the training. He had to go do some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Though.
Had to take off?
Yeah.
Alright, gotcha.
He said he definitely appreciated it, though.
Everyone, go ahead and meet up at the top of the antenna. We'll start learning a little bit more about orbit changes. And if our operator still gives us shit, we'll just, you know, leave him be.
So he's like, all right, school children, get in the line.
Alright, so you guys just go ahead and watch. You don't have to orbit or anything. Just watch me first. You guys know how to orbit things like so. Well, now the next key to doing this orbit shit is to be able to transition from one to another. And what I mean is by transitioning your strafes. So like if I'm in a right strafe like this, I can pull a 90, and now I'm going down, and still keep my orbit. And if I pull another 90, now I'm upside down. I'm still in my orbit. Pull another 90.
Be right back. Can you restart my PC?
Yep.
Just curious, what's your speed right now?
100.
Okay.
Do this at a very comfortable speed, and you can do it at a very comfortable distance too. You can come out a little bit if you really need to practice this, because practicing the transitions are it can be a little bit more challenging. The further out you go, the little bit easier it is to transition. But yeah, try to practice going in a nice steady circle, pull a 90-degree rotation, and then try to keep it using a different strafe. So like now I'm using down strafe, up strafe, down strafe, up strafe, a little bit of forward, a little bit of forward. Now if I do another 90, I'm upside down, so now I have to pull to the right, but I'm strafing to the left. And eventually you'll get good at doing it like 180. Like you just do a 180 and you keep your same rotation. The reason you want to be able to transition very well is like you might need to track your target in a different direction, or if they're trying to roll around you, you can still try to roll but still stay in the same orbit that you're trying to give them. You're trying to keep your circle within their circle. Is Operator Kitty still giving us trouble?
Only me. It's consensual, I think.
All right, let me give this.
It doesn't feel consensual, but I think it's consensual.
Well, he opened that can of whoop ass.
No, we were 1 for 1, but I think that was only because I wasn't going after him solo the second time. But I'm gonna back out though before I turn this training session into fucking chaos. So it's probably about to happen.
Well, that's what we're training for, right? Chaos.
Yeah.
You know how it is. Like one person starts fucking around, then other people want to.
Hey, that's pretty good, Dad.
Should probably do a couple more rotations before I try and slip again. It is trippy because it throws you off when you do it.
Right, you got to watch the momentum of your ship. Which way are you going versus what you need? Like, again, it just all comes down to what input you need to keep your ship going in the right direction you want.
On a keyboard, you feel on a keyboard, it feels like your fingers are going to get twisted up, all tangled, big freaking.
Yeah, that's why some keyboard guys get pedals for the roll.
Yeah.
Ah, that does make sense, actually.
Yeah, you get more precision.
Nothing right now. So. Okay. Start out fresh.
Then you can also get some cheap car racing pedals too, and then you can use like Joygram to create accesses for them, and then use them for like roll and stuff.
I don't know, my pedals for some reason, like if I even touch them, I have to fucking turn the game off.
Oh, because it just like
it
doesn't compute.
It won't stop. Yeah, it won't stop rolling.
Okay.
Like even after I unplug them, it's just like stuck in that axis. It's fine if I have everything, like my pedals and yoke and all that shit hooked up too.
I mean, really good for evasion, but really bad for aiming.
Oh shit. Okay, that is definitely more difficult.
Got wide.
As soon as I go to flip upside down, it's just a mess.
Nice traded.
So who won that?
That was on purpose, by the way.
Sure it was.
Well, I was getting tired of flying around a ship with no wings.
I want to go the other way.
Yeah, I feel like I have to start from scratch learning these new sticks. Feels different. You know, at least they're loosening up.
Yeah, whenever you change your control scheme, it's going to take a while to relearn everything.
Yeah, I'm finding myself stopping and remapping things to places that seem more natural. The pinky switches on this thing are terrible. The position of them, I guess it just doesn't help that my hands are so freaking huge.
I had to change my pinky switches because like I was using it too much, and I think it was giving my hands I was getting some bad cramps with it.
Yeah, they're not in a good place, and they stick out to the point where it doesn't make grabbing the stick very comfortable.
Okay.
Like, and my first opinion is the first time I put my hand on one of these VKBs is, God damn, they're kind of small.
A little bit.
Okay. When I go upstairs,
Did you take out?
When I go upside down, I think it's like perception problem. It's like stop thinking that you're upside down. Think of that you're focusing on the other end now. Like,
you can change over to the landing platform too if you want, to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah, I'll go over there in a second.
Yeah, it makes a larger radius.
Well, the VKBs, you could take off that little pad, and that'd give you a little more clearance for big hands.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can take off that pad.
That was the first thing I did. My hands would not fit with either of those pads. I have some big mitts, dude. I have my fists are the size of shot puts.
Jeez.
I had to put the thin ones back on.
Shot put.
Yeah, I wear my motorcycle gloves. I wear 3X gloves. I have to special order them all the time. They never have them at the shop.
Jeez.
Got hands like Emperor's wife right now.
Man, I got big hands. You make my hands feel small because I wear like 2X gloves.
That's definitely better. Yeah. So the flipping upside down, just like instead of focusing as being upside, just relatively just look at the bottom thing and be like, no, I'm flat to that. But still, it's fuckery.
Is there something I'm doing wrong to maintain my vertical thrust? Because when I'm doing orbiting, a lot of times I find myself drifting downward or upward.
Yeah, that's what I found when I went upside down. I started drifting up the spigot.
I think it's based on like your direction of travel before you enter the orbit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm constantly having to tap up, up and down. And
are you rolled? Like at a 45-degree angle?
No.
When you try to orbit? No? That could just be...
just small.
You might have a stick input that's misinputting actually too. If you stay still, if you stay perfectly still, do you just go up?
I think I'm just as I'm doing rolls and transitioning my axis and stuff like that, I'm doing inputs. Which just means I have to correct for them.
Be back
what
in
do
1
you
second.
use for up and down?
You might be
I
accessing
was trying to teach myself to use the twist.
Yep.
But I torque when I'm doing strafes left and right and stuff like that. I torque my wrist.
Right.
And I just started going back. I put it on up and down on one of the hat switches.
Left up and down strafe automatically like inverted for me. Yeah.
Did you put it on a hat switch or did you put it on the stick, like the actual stick?
The center stick, whatever it is.
The center hat thingy?
Yeah, the center hat. The one closest to the bottom.
That might be why, because those are only on or off. They're not going to give you any.
That's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
My old sticks were just 4 buttons and one hat switch, and I had my strafe up and down. I'm trying to 3D print myself an Omni throttle to see if that'll make a difference.
Okay.
I don't know if you've noticed or not. Like if you fly like in a straight path, like uncoupled, just get some good speed forward, and then start holding strafe left or right, you'll notice that the ship does like kind of roll a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it'll actually start to yaw and correct, almost like it's got some atmospheric flight features to it.
That's because it does in Arena Commander. You're actually in a gas cloud. It's not.
Oh, there
it's
you
not
go.
zero space. Yep, that's one of the things about this.
So there are atmospheric models here.
Yes, there is actually a small atmospheric model. It's very minimal, but it is here. And you'll notice that even if you fly decoupled, because you'll start to slow down like very, very slowly. I think there is one in Blue Moon. It's more prominent in the red map.
That red map was fucking wild the other day.
Yeah, that's the one I normally practice on because that's got the station with all the pipes and stuff to gap through. And
there is going to be a new map coming that is going to be Jericho, where it's just the Jericho station, and it's going to be completely pitch black, like nothing but stars, no moons in the way, nothing in the way.
Just space.
Just space.
If I can have my way, they'll turn the sun off. Yeah.
Yeah. No sun. That's the one thing Frankie was noticing, or he was commenting. It's like nothing, just black. And then where's the sun?
Light up sky with some stars and galaxies in the distance.
Yeah, maybe like some gas cloud colors or something, kind of like this, right, where the gas clouds are like way in the back.
I was going to say like a Lost in Deep Space one would be cool, where it's just blackness.
Have you ever wondered if there's like some of these stars, like the constellations, like maybe there's actual constellations that are out there, like that are intended to be found?
Dude, with CIG, I would almost believe it.
Right.
Because you can see the like, couldn't you see the jump point from Microtech at one point?
I don't know.
That's what I've been. Rumor has it. Legend has it.
That would be cool.
I want to look for it though. Yeah. I have to look for it.
I think it would be interesting when they put in that new flight model thing where you can like jump without a point. You're gonna see people start actually like searching like the blackness for things in between.
Yeah.
Elements.
I wanted to do cartography on here at one point, like using the ship's altitude and shit, find the actual elevation of features, and like create a map.
I think Asabi does that, like IRL.
I kind of do it IRL, but not to that level though, not to that extreme. I do it for the construction.
Yeah, I got that vibe a couple times. Do you enjoy yourself some construction digital?
I grew up around it. Yeah, like I was raised, on a construction site pretty much.
Yeah.
Then I joined the army to get away from it, and I wound up.
in the engineering corps.
Yeah, well, like after my first 5 years, that's what I did. I'm like, I probably should be an engineer. Didn't reclass. $5 years in the infantry was enough for me.
Right.
I want to
matter.
live.
You don't want a dependence on freaking ibuprofen. dependence on Ranger candy. Excuse me, I can't talk today.
I don't know. I just wanted to get an actual career that I could use after I got out.
Come on, you could be an operator.
I could be a security guard at Target.
Independent contractor.
I was gonna say, get in with the Blackwater.
I just want to be a regular motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Get your beard nice and bushy.
Yeah. Nondescript fucking uniforms in some butthole country. Guarding some shit that no one really wants to know about.
I looked at, there's a job in Djibouti, this engineering contract. I'm like, man, maybe I can go over there and like shoot a rhino or something.
Yeah. Shoot a lion and then get all over the social media. There's a bad man.
But it was a man-eater.
Yeah. No, the funny thing is they're like, half of them are raised to be hunted.
Who was that? Who freaking had the picture of taking a mountain lion? And everyone got all freaking crazy about that, even though it was in a place where...
Oh, I walked out for a minute. I guess I got kicked out. I got kicked.
Definitely get lost when I start spinning while rotating. It's a fucking lost puppy.
Yeah, it gets a little disorienting, huh?
What's up, Subnautica TSU? How you doing?
Over in the PvP Academy, Gads is the flight instructor captain over there, and I believe they're opening their class up today. I know it's like one right after the other, but if you want to go hear from like literally one of the best pilots in the game, he'll be over there this afternoon.
And what's in that in? Did you say like the PvP Academy Discord?
Yep. Let me... I don't see a time here. I heard they were bringing it back. They may have canceled it. They were talking about it yesterday.
I want to say 3-ish.
I don't know.
What their normal times were. I think they said they were starting back up at their normal time. But that was a couple days ago.
Stinking stuff.
I got booted and I'm trying to get back in, but I'm having trouble.
It might have gotten full. But no, it isn't. Not yet.
Bounce back in.
Oh shit.
Dang.
How you doing today, Subnautica? I never actually played that game. Did seem pretty interesting though. I think I listened to the internet historians like Subnautica explained, so I feel like I understand the game.
Oh, 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Did he just announce it?
No, I'm just reading the announcement from the 28th. It's
Okay.
at the bottom. You have Bogdabo, Sabi, and myself, which was probably Gads. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so today, 3 p.m.
Yep, 3 p.m. Asabi was in here earlier, actually. Just giving us some help, too.
I'm trying to bounce back into you guys, but I can't. But I'll probably call it right there for me. I promised the wife that I'd go out and pressure wash the house before I put up Christmas lights. Yay.
It's good to have you.
I gotta go outside and do things.
Somebody I work with, they paid $400 and something to have Christmas lights put up.
Oh yeah? What a good gig
Oh,
for
yeah,
like,
man.
you know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
long
man, I'm in the wrong
companies.
business.
Well,
Was that
long
paying
make
for
those
the lights,
companies
too?
Do it.
Yeah, it was everything. That was like the labor plus they like bought all the shit.
That's not a bad deal. That's cheap, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was only like 100 and something feet of lights, like.
Okay.
Okay.
Like just the front of the house, basically. You know,
Yeah.
$400 and something. Like, how much the lights
gonna
cost?
say,
Like
like-
$50.
Maybe, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it depends.
I was gonna say though, like if you paid $400 to have your own lights put up, like,
Yeah, I thought that was the
Your own
enjoyment part of it,
physical.
which I never really enjoyed it. My wife just like bribes me with alcoholic eggnog. They're used to.
Just keep bringing them out, honey.
Yes. We'll start at the top of the ladder first. This time.
Yeah. And by the end of it, you're just on your ass, like
Yeah.
going around the yard.
Yeah, around the edge. I'm in the flower beds right now. All right, I had fun, guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip out. And do you offer the flight training like sometime in the afternoons? I knew you were there for a
usually.
while.
It depends. It's kind of been floating back and forth, but next week I can have it more in the nighttime as well.
Yeah.
I might be switching it alternatively, but
While I'm sitting here, I have a cadet role for anybody interested. I can give it to you. It puts you into a little private group inside this Discord with only other cadets and Airwing. So questions can be asked there. If you're online and you want to get some duels in or some practice, you can ping us or anybody else who's also a cadet in there. Kind of a quick place to organize things.
Hey, Frankie, I have a question for you regarding that similarly.
Sorry, you don't have the cadet role.
There's not like a conflict of interest of flying with other flight groups and stuff, is there? I mean,
Absolutely
how
not.
do you, okay. I didn't know how you guys
I don't
felt
think
about
so.
that.
Nope.
I recently came from an org. I came from an org
that.
that they didn't want you participating with any other org or doing anything. It was just, I don't know. It's,
That's horse shit right there.
yep.
That's like
Sounds
the
like
guys
some
who like
gatekeepiness.
want a tax of like 50% of all the money that you make. It's like, what's wrong with you?
I think 10% is reasonable.
Fucking
That's not a
taxation
tax, that's
stuff.
lying.
I find
You guys
myself
were concerned?
gravitating to all the more experienced people, trying to just over time develop skill from the people I bump into that are, because the
Yeah.
PvP community is so open with, you know, hey, we're here, they'll stop what they're doing to help you, and that's really cool. You get on social
This is
media
very
and
few of
they treat them like crap on social media. Well, you know, the miners and stuff and the PvE people, but I'm like, no, I was like, that's not my intent, but that's not what I've experienced.
Yeah.
I was like, the PvP community is like probably the greatest community on Star Citizen.
Yeah,
I have to
every,
say
every
that-
other group calls the PvPers griefers, sweaty griefers, yet they're the ones that are, every one of the PvPers is like, let me teach you. Let me
Right.
teach you not to get clapped. The way I've noticed it is like, it seems like all like Frankie and Sub and whoever else I run into, they just want like more people to fight against. So like whatever it takes to get more people who know how to fly. It seems like you guys are interested in that.
Yeah, I keep finding YouTubers is like you drop a comment in their thing and it's like, what do you like doing in the verse? And I'm just like, I like bounty hunting. I like the thrill of, am I going to come up on somebody who way outskills me? And then
Right.
I always hear the response of, oh, well, I'm not very good at combat, and I'm like, well, fucking learn. You're content just to space truck or freaking stare at rocks all the time? Diversify.
I know, like Frankie said it before too, like, and I kind of stick with his mantra on this, but like, even though we play in a PU, like we're not out to just feel good about killing a bunch of people that are lower than our level, right? Like we don't go with a PU and just stomp everyone we see. Just because we know how to fight doesn't mean that we abuse it, you know, like, I don't know, it's
Yeah, maybe there are some guys who just get their jollies off at just watching something explode. But
Right.
you guys definitely seem like you want the challenge. You want the other person to be having just as much fun as you know, pushing limits.
Yeah, the more people that know how to like fly and stuff and fight, the better the game's going to be in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I am.
You're always going to have your people who just want to be like, I want to do my own thing. Quit bugging me. But at the same time, this game offers so freaking much. You know, why not try to better yourself in each aspect?
Yeah. If mining was your thing, or you know, you should at least pick up some tools to learn how to defend yourself. You know.
And the thing too about dogfighting in general is just, I'd say a good percent of that, like maybe 80% of dogfighting, is just knowing how to fly with your ship. Aiming is last. Like aiming and shooting the target is just the last thing you really consider yourself doing. You need to learn how to fly around your target and outmaneuver them, or stick with them, right? Like if they chase off in a direction, you know, you don't want to go like follow him, lead, like, you know, like a snail trail right behind him. You want to cut him off, right? You cut him off, get in front of him, get behind him. This all has to do with the flying mechanic rather than just, you know, killing, you know, down to the killing part.
Yeah, and then mastering the light fighter just helps you. If you could do that, you could fly anything. It even helps you with your mining ships while you're mining, so you know what to put when you're really close to the rock, so you don't crash.
Yeah, there's a few guys in our org that are just like, when they finally eventually they get into like a Gladius and they're like, oh shit, now we understand why you guys are in this all day, because you can just do almost anything with it. It's so maneuverable, light.
It's fun.
It's fun. It is. It's really fun. When you get into, you know, those bigger ships, you know, you don't have as much maneuverability, but still, you know.
I seen Sub last night. I seen Sub side strafe into a cave. I was like, holy shit, we're gonna die. Somebody even said, we're gonna die. And he parked it right in there.
I just fucking pulled right into a cave with a mole that I never flew before, so.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Trying to retrain
Most people
myself
crash the ball the first time they fly it.
Yeah. Trying to retrain myself with these new sticks. I told myself I was just gonna thumb around in a cutter and just do like box missions just to do little shit. And I was convinced there was something wrong with my sticks or my setup. I think that ship just handles like absolute garbage.
Oh shit!
What? The Titan?
The cutter.
Oh, the cutter, dude.
Yours didn't look close the
I
first
think
time.
that thing just handles like absolute garbage.
I was doing the UE Navy mission earlier where you have to kill like the 8 Navy around Port Olazar, and a freaking cutter tried to attack my Super Hornet. I was like, what crack are
Those
you
cutter
smoking?
pilots are getting a little big for their britches, I see.
I hear that they're invincible to take rounds.
They are pretty fucking invincible, man.
We should test that.
Oh, we did.
I did.
I have a video of
I
it.
did fly in the Everest Harbor hangar at like almost maximum speed, where I'm just like, why the hell can I stop? Why are my sticks not freaking responding? And it did survive. I crashed in the hangar. And there's no way in hell if I was in any other freaking ship I'd have blown up. But that thing definitely, you know, I don't even. I think saying it handles like a brick is generous. You know,
An insult to bricks.
It's definitely a short bus. You know, it's the freaking Drake garbage truck is what it is.
It's got twice as much health as the Gladius.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, if I was in any of my other ships, I probably would have blown up inside that hangar, but somehow that thing freaking, you know, crash landed in the hangar, and I don't know, don't think I'm a fan of its handling. Understatement.
Fly it decoupled in atmosphere. Just go straight into the ground like a rock.
Yeah, I wish
on those VTOLs, man.
Hopefully they will fix that on the Corsair and on that thing. The way they nose down and drop.
I mean, there's no engines on the front. Yeah, it should nose down. It's a spaceship.
Well, at least the cutters. I mean, the Corsair's got wings.
On the
Should
back.
have some form of flight model.
I'm not OCD, but the whole not symmetrical thing about it, it just kind of bothers me a little bit.
See, I'm OCD, but I'm okay with it for some freaking reason. Some reason.
Okay, folks. Thank you very much. Have a great Sunday.
Oh yeah, you too.
You as well.
See you around.
Oh, my bad, dude.
I will. Hop on.
Have a nice Christmas.
I am gonna go back to the normal Star Citizen.
What is?
I might be taking off for just a little bit.
What
Dude,
is
target pad?
tell me the Star Citizen, baby. Come on.
What's that,
What's
Deadsea?
that?
I said challenge me. Yeah, I have sexism all day. Challenge me. Come on.
What?
Challenge me.
Who did?
I want a 1v1 your bitch ass. Like, come on.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, maybe.
You neither confirm nor deny that statement.
Did I confirm nor deny? But I'm asking you for something. Like, come on.
So,
Alright, man.
Are you soliciting sex right now?
How much money are you giving me?
Sex for flight training. Yep.
You might want to take that.
Yeah, I'll take that shit all day, of course. Hold on. All right,
Hey, look,
this is
flight
crazy right
training's
now.
better than sex anyway, right, guys?
All right.
I think you're about to talk yourself into something you don't want. You know what I mean?
Sub, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah, what's target padlock?
That's poor man's eye tracking.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. It's guy
You turn
chat
that on,
saying
Dad,
turn
and you're-
target padlock on. Try it. No joke. Try
Yeah,
it.
that'll make your character's head look around and follow.
Is Stan here, bro?
Are you speaking Kazakhstani right now? I can't fucking understand you.
Okay, listen. Can you guys listen to something crazy? We have like a Pornhub. We have a Pornhub chick in our company. Simple as that. That's it.
What are you even talking about?
What do you mean?
All right, I'm done.
I was waiting for that. I was like,
That's your brother's New World friend.
Yeah, I know who he is. He was not that wasted about an hour ago.
It sounds like he's
Man.
fucking barely
It's like it's only noon.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. It's $5 somewhere.
There's your breakfast.
I don't think it's 5 o'clock where he is.
That Sunday brunch is kicking in.
Yeah, he a little hard on those mimosas, I guess.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't go outside because he'd probably get fucking beat up as soon as he does.
Yeah, he's a decent dude. I've never seen him that drunk before.
I've never seen him drunk.
Yeah.
Man, I got that drunk.
To be honest.
One day a couple months ago, and it was like it crept up on me to the point of where like the woman actually recorded me, and like some of the shit was the funniest shit I've ever fucking heard. Like, I actually like the funniest thing ever is she was like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "It's Deadsea." I was like, "Oh god, that's a bit much."
10 or 12 years since I've been that drunk.
Yeah, no man, I was like, "Holy shit, how'd that happen?" And I started talking shit about Clutch.com for some reason. That was also on my mind.
What the fuck? Now I gotta go there and see what that is.
They sell used cars to people who like cars to people who are like kind of too stupid to understand how to buy cars. You know what I mean? So they probably gouge the fuck out of them. I have no idea.
Nah, it's kind of like a Carvana type thing. but
Exactly,
like
exactly.
Like a shitty version of it.
Yeah. But I guess that was the fight I was picking was with them. Alright, I gotta try this padlock thing. They're all telling me in chat here. Well, there's a couple people telling me in chat to try it. Where's the shit under?
It's in targeting, the targeting center section of the keybinds. Like you have to hold it down. It's a hold it down to toggle it. But it's straight up poor man's eye tracking. You'll just your head will fall around the target.
Vehicle targeting. Vehicle targeting.
Do you move him into a different voice channel, Frankie?
No, he did that all by himself.
Now did he intentionally do that by himself?
And did that all by himself.
You guys, what's it under here? What is it under? Is it under vehicle targeting? I have to try this for a second, just because.
I have it mapped to my targeting key. So if I tap it, I target. If I hold it down, it'll start tracking them.
Is it under? Do you know what it's under?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll get to the menu. It's under vehicle targeting.
All right, I gotta change. While I'm here, I'm changing my
Options, keybinds, advanced settings, vehicle targeting towards the bottom.
Okay, vehicle targeting towards the bottom. What's it called again?
Enable disable target padlock.
Okay,
Toggle,
I see that.
Hold on.
Shit. What should I keybind that to? Something I'm not gonna fucking use.
Like I said, if you're used to using your targeting key, right?
Yeah.
So just bind it on top of your targeting key.
Like
so
shift
that if you
to
tap,
that or no, that's not good.
Yeah, if
Caps
you use
lock,
if you
I
use
guess.
T, if you use if you use T for targeting, just put it on T, and that way if you tap T to target, you just hold down T, and it won't change your target or anything, but it'll turn on the padlock.
Okay, hold T. All right. Let me try this.
Add or Alt T maybe.
Enable. Okay.
Because it's a hold, you can map it over something else that you're already doing.
Oh, you already have to hold it.
Oh my god! Yeah, he just kind of stares at me. Okay.
Yeah. if they get too far out of your sight, like if they get straight behind you, it'll break lock on it. But
yeah, no. I'm gonna try this.
Straight up, man. Like
I'm just gonna get the eye tracking thing, but like it's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, the only problem is like if you got somebody else like shooting you from the side or something like that, good luck finding them.
Well, you just turn it off, or you switch targets and it'll.
It don't hold T. Yeah, it's kind of clever. All right, where is one of you guys
targets?
at? Oh shit! Oh god, I gotta put it on hold T. Holy shit! It's on just automatic right now, and holy fuck, is that slant?
Yeah, that's why.
Right, let me change this.
Hit it, turn it off.
I gotta try this. This seems kind of fucked up.
You're right back.
How do you get it to be like a hold T versus click T?
It's that one button is always going to be a hold down.
It just says like when it says enable/disable target padlock, toggle, hold. And when I do it, it's just like toggled on. It feels like. Is there a way that I could?
Yeah, just hold it and it'll toggle off.
Okay. All right. Let me find one of you guys and try this because this seems like I'd rather almost not have this on.
It takes some getting used to.
That might have been good though for when I was like orbiting. I don't know. I have to try it. Is there none of you guys left in here?
I got out. I'm trying to get back in.
Ah, there's 3 of us in here, and 2 of them are fighting each other. Shit. Alright. I assume you left, Digital?
Yeah, I'm looking at trucks now that you mentioned fucking. I'm on Carvana looking at trucks.
Alright. Well, guess I'll exit out too then.
I've been thinking about getting a Subaru. Like, I really want a Subaru Outback Wilderness Edition.
Yeah.
But I need a new truck. And they're the same price.
I assume you actually like use your truck.
Yeah, it's not like I've got a 1999 Dodge Ram 2500 diesel.
Yeah.
It's not a daily driver for sure, but I use it for truck stuff. Basically, is what it comes down to.
Like, are you like a camper type guy, or just like using the bed of it?
Using the bed of it.
Yeah.
I gotta take a hunting, or if I need to go pick up wood for a project or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I got carpet to haul off now, so.
99. So that's the 24 valves, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. In good shape.
The front end is like pretty good. The bed's really good shape, but the cab itself, like underneath the doors, is like all rusted out.
Ah, yeah.
It's like typical 1999 Dodge.
Yeah. Yeah. Well used.
Even though the dash has got like cracks and shit in it, it's probably like the best dash that you'll find in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a 99 Silverado HD drove that truck for like 17 years.
I got less than 200,000 miles on mine.
That's fucking low on one of those engines.
Yeah.
Like super low. Like under 500, it's like for that year truck, it's like super low. Yeah, I can't bring myself to just dump the required money into it that I have to do, but my truck's sitting out in my garage, and it's a Ford F-250, but I put like a Cummins in it, and it's like the 12 valve, like a 98 12 valve. But I probably dump another 5,000-10,000 into the thing, and I just can't justify it. It's on like 42s and everything. It's a silly truck. It's
yeah.
fun.
I'm gonna be right back for a bit.
That's how I am. I'm like, man, I could like get the body like fixed, get somebody to weld some new fucking rockers on it or whatever. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah. And mine's like it's really a trailer queen. I'll be 100% honest. I'm not going off-roading in it. It's like I might use it for like a welding truck at some point, but it's like just like talk about making your life more difficult having a truck with that high. Trying to do anything with it.
All right, I am going to head over for practice here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it seems like it's kind of fizzed out here for sure. I do not see them down in that PvP Academy thing though. So I don't know. I don't know how long sub's gonna be gone for, but I may hop back over to Discord, I guess, especially if everyone else is just not doing anything.
All right, I just got back.
Oh, you're back? Just saying.
What's up? Yeah, we got AGB's got a thing to go to, so hope you guys enjoyed the flight class. As always, it's always just comes down to practice.
Anything to sharpen my edge just a little bit.
Yeah.
Even if you just come over here to practice, I mean that's good too.
Yeah, would you guys off to some PvP related stuff?
I just need you guys to like spawn in like a freelancer or something like that. Park it on one of the pads in Arena Commander, so I can practice getting into it.
You could practice, finding all ways of getting into it. Yeah. Well, Corsairs and Arena Commander.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, though. You guys have a good one. Good luck on whatever thing you're off to.
See you guys later. And Southern Mayhem, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah. All right. I'm hopping back over to the regular Discord, though.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help, guys.
Not a problem. Any questions? Go ahead and ask.
All right. Well, everyone, that's more or less the end of their flight training for today. It was a little bit kind of all over the place, but it was still fun and enjoyable. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I might start another stream here shortly. But yeah. I don't know. I'll see what everyone's up to, and then I'll go from there. Yeah, that was fun. Thank you guys for watching. And if you're interested in any of AGB's flight training or related events, just give me a holler and I'll connect you with them. But I will see you next time, and